What is fast drafting? I mentioned in, I think, my last video that I plan to attempt to fast draft Battleborn Bride. Now, fast drafting is writing quickly without doing any edits or revisions as you're working. It is something that I'm not good at. I always tend to rethink what I've just written and go back and revise as I go. So this will be a challenge. And to add to the challenge, I'm on a tight time frame. I have a lot going on right now. I want to get Battleborn Bride to the editors as soon as possible. And first, I actually need to get it to a few beta readers. Plus, editing for Restless Spirits 2 has started today. I should get those edits back in 2 weeks. And then I will need to do the revisions and send the manuscript back to the editors within a 2-week time frame by April 17th, I believe. So, not to mention, JT and I have a couple events coming up, one on April 4th and one on April 11th. We are still doing podcasts for both the CC and JT Amateur Hour and the Nevada Author Network. Really, what I have right now is 2 weeks, including what I've said about podcasts and other events, before the first edits for Restless Spirits Book 2 come back to me. I have 2 weeks to get a manuscript done, or as close to done as possible, so that I can send it off to beta readers, and hopefully they would be able to give some input as to whether or not it needs to be padded out a little bit. But looking at what I have right now, my manuscript currently stands at 12,094 words. That will not stand. It will probably drop down closer to 10,000 words because I need to do a little bit more revising to get where I'm going in order for the story to continue. I also need to make sure that my outline is as complete and cohesive as possible so that I can sit down and easily write what I need to get the work done in 2 weeks. Once that is done, my plan is to do 20-minute writing sprints with 10-minute breaks in between. Hopefully, I can get maybe around 500 words in 20 minutes. I think that's doable, with a daily word count total of around 3,500 words. More would be better. Like I said, no editing and revising as I go, which will be the hardest part. I'm just going to sit down and write and just try not to think about anything that makes me cringe. And we'll see if I can actually get this manuscript done in 2 weeks. Now, that would be March 20th through April 3rd. So today is March 20th. It is the first day of spring, so welcome to the new season. April 3rd is 2 weeks from today. We have an event on April 4th, and that is probably also the time that I will be getting back the first edits on Restless Spirits Book 2, which is why I want to get this draft done in 2 weeks. Now, for many years, JT and I did participate in National Novel Writing Month, which is no longer a thing. We won't go there. But our goal was to write 50,000 words in the month of November over the course of 30 days. Some people that I would follow along with as I was participating in this event could get things done a lot more quickly. And I think I can do it as well. I think it is possible for me to write 50,000 words in 2 weeks. Like I said, a goal of about 3,500 words a day, 20-minute writing sprints with 10-minute breaks, and we'll see how that goes. But it's going to be very, very tight because I do have some things coming up in the next week that will be taking me away from the computer. Maybe while I'm out. Well, a couple of them are podcasts, so I have to focus on the podcasts in that case. I do have to run one errand, which may take me out of the house for a couple of hours. I need to go to an appointment. So I don't know that I can get anything done perhaps I could write some notes while I am waiting for my appointment. But hopefully the appointment will happen quickly and be over quickly so I can move on with my day and get back to my writing. So if you're interested in seeing an author who's trying their darndest to get a complete manuscript in 2 weeks, I hope you'll follow along here because that's what I'm going to attempt. And like I said, I've got edits happening on Restless Spirits Book 2, which I'm planning to release for Memorial Day. And I want Battleborn Bride to be done in time to release that for Nevada Day at the end of October of this year. That's a lot to have going on at one time, and it's going to be rough. But if I keep in my mind that it's only 2 weeks and I just need to focus as much as possible, no sitting around watching TV in the evening. I'm going to write as late as possible. I think I will still keep my deadline of not writing after 7 p.m. to allow my mind to calm down enough for me to sleep. But otherwise, it's going to be breakfast, writing, lunch, writing, dinner, writing for 2 full weeks, aside from the other things that I mentioned I need to get done. And like I said, if you want to follow along, you may be interested to see whether or not I can keep my mental health on track at the same time. It is going to be a challenge. And also, the videos that I post during this 2 weeks, I plan to continue my daily uploads to YouTube. The videos may be shorter. I'm going to try to keep them around 10 to 15 minutes, but I'm not sure that will happen. A lot of it may just be video of me typing and maybe just brief discussions of how the progress is going. I also will be posting on social media to keep myself accountable to my goals. And hopefully, if you're not following me on here, you may follow me over there. You can find all of our platforms at www.carsonhume.com. We are on Twitter, we are on Facebook, we are on Threads, Instagram, all the places. So you can follow along and see how this process is going. I think what I will do is post once a day, either in the morning or in the evening, just giving an update on my current word count, how the process is going, and then I'll get back to work because, like I said, I really need to focus in order to get this done in time. I'm already tired. I'm currently having to save some of the videos that I've had stored on my desktop to an external drive because I don't have room for what I'm doing. So this is just a reminder to you, if you are an author or a content creator, be sure to upload your saved content to an external device every once in a while, just to keep the disk space down on your desktop or whatever you happen to be using, but also to protect your files in case they get lost or something in one place. Make sure you have multiple copies. If you have them in the cloud, keep a copy on an external drive. It's really important to do that. Just my little public service announcement for the day. So like I said, fast drafting, 2 weeks, Battleborn Bride, around 50,000 words over the course of 2 weeks, 3,500 words a day, 20-minute writing sprints with 10-minute breaks, and we'll see how this goes. And like I said, I'm going to keep my videos short and sweet for the next couple of weeks, so you don't have to keep listening to me for very long. And I'm just going to end this here. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope you're having beautiful spring weather where you are, as we are here. And I will talk to you again tomorrow. I'll give you a daily update on how day 1 of this process went. I'm Cassidy Carson, and this is the Life of a Writer. Take care.